Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and this is my testimony. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? It is the evening for me. It is a bit after 8 o'clock p.m. in the evening. Look, 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 look. You see that? You hear that? I'm telling you, this guy, he just finished crunching on his little food and burped really loud, and I just shook my head because it's just like disgusting and rude. And then he hears me talking to you guys, and he starts, you know, the life I live. Anyhow, I hope you guys are good. It is the third day of December. We are moving on through. My mother's birthday is coming, and not gonna tell you when, but it's coming. And she's no longer with us, but you hear this noise? Okay, that's him. Oh, he got a new toy. Oh, he had a good day. Okay, so he had got a new toy today. I saw it in the store before. I told you I go to the different Walmarts, right? So went in the store and I was looking for just stuff I needed to get. I went into Walmart twice today, and I went looking for something, and I got him this little. It's a chew toy, and it's like a hard, not bone like natural bone, but like man-made bone, and it's supposed to have, they have different flavors, chicken flavor and stuff like that. So I got him the peanut butter flavor, but it's hard, right? So, because what he had, I just, he can't keep that stuff forever because he chews on it. And then if a piece comes off of it, then it has to go in the trash. So, this is a new one. And I got him a new bed. He has one like it. I almost got another one like the one that he already has. But I'm like, no, just get something different. So I paid $3 more and got a different one. And boy, I tell you. So he's had a whole day. I went to the these little discount stores where they have like Monday is $2, Wednesday is $4, Thursday is $6, stuff like that, right? So today being Tuesday, everything was $2 except for the larger items and stuff like that. So I said, we can't pass that up because one of the seat covers that I have is actually really good. In that, now I need a seat cover because the bottom, I have leather seats. The bottom is through, but the top part, because I had something covering the bottom part, so I was fine. But the top part, he got a hole to it. So there's a hole in the top part of my seat, and it annoys me because when I reach over in the back, I'm rubbing on that hole, so it irritates me. So I have to have something to cover the whole seat, right? So I had some. What's this guy? I'm cold. I had some little fake sheepskin cover seat covers. But when I washed them, they shrunk a little bit, so they don't they don't really stay in place. But the one that I got from this discount store, I think I paid $4 for it, and I wash it because I wash essentially once a week, and I wash everything: seat covers, his stuff, blankets, everything. I wash everything once a week. My stuff for work, everything once a week. So I washed the seat cover, this one that I got from the discount store, and I think it shrunk a little bit, but it still stays in place. It doesn't come off, right? The little sheepskin cover ones, they come off, and one of them, it wouldn't come off fast enough off the seat, so I snatched it and tore this piece off of it. So it's just not good. It's comfortable because it has that little bit of cush, and it looks good because it's black and furish looking, but it doesn't stay in place. So every time I go there, now I'm not gonna pay $8 for anything, right? So I don't even go on the $8 day or a $10 day. I don't do that because I'm really looking for a seat cover. So but yeah, I keep hoping I'm gonna find a seat cover. So they open at 10. So I went to the Walmart, and when we were finished there, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and swing over here. And I went over there, and I picked up a bag of stuff. A bag of stuff, a big old T-shirt, for $2. Some other kind of shirt where it just covers the top part of you, right? But it has sleeves. I got that. I got some kind of. It seems like it's an exercise shirt because it has some kind of like aluminum foil on the inside of it. So I got that. All three of those that I mentioned are black. I got a pair of pants, and my perception of myself is really off because I've bought stuff that was a 3X and it swallowed me up. So I don't really know what I'm looking at. But for $2 is a pair of black pants, and there was nothing wrong with them. And they had a little drawstring. I'm a drawstring lady. So I'm just gonna keep working my program. You know what? You see, I just relaxed. All of a sudden, this little weird sleepy feeling is here. But yeah. So I got a bag of stuff. I got like the bottom part of a cushion. It looks like for the car. It looks like it's black. The one for the back seat. So it looks like it was a set. So the back seat, I don't need that. So I got just one little square piece that I'm thinking would go on the front seat. But I don't know. It was just $2. So I got that. And what else did I get? You know what? This lady, I knew she wasn't telling me the truth when I asked her. I asked this lady. It was you know how you have if you work at a call center or something, and then you plug into your unit, right? You plug into the thing, and so that's what I bought. It's like a little headset thing with like the one, the little microphone thing that you turn and put in front of your mouth, and the one ear thing, right? So I'm trying to do better because even though the headset that I use, the little foam part on them is getting a little worn, right? So, and because how I've had the problems with the microphone, like the other day when it was behind my neck, so just something that you can move up and down. You put it like directly in front of your mouth. I thought it just might be better. And then it was like gold, right? I said, well, this is cute. But I asked this lady in the store, I said, is this, like for a USB thing? And she was like, yeah. Because see, like this and that. I knew it wasn't, but I bought it anyway because it was $2. But, and then I was looking at her because before I bought it, I wanted to ask somebody else. But she was right there. I was like, don't do it, right? But I bought it anyway. And I bought a little rug because I put rugs in the bottom of his cage, so that will come in handy. So I bought a little rug. And what else did I buy? Man, I just got really sleepy. That's so weird. What else did I buy? I don't know. I think that was it. But that's like a bag of stuff. I'm not gonna say junk, but a bag of stuff. So I got that, and then I tried to go get an oil change, and the people were going to charge me $134. I must have backed out of there. There was this Mercedes behind me. I was like, he needs to move. Let me out of here, because the people were like just taking too long. One reason why I went to this place because I didn't want to get out of the car. I got him and this and that. I just want to drive through a place, and so I drove all the way across town to get there because I'm like, okay, this should be okay. And I waited in line. They had people in there, and he said, what do you want, or what are you getting, or something like that. I said, an oil change, and then I'm so tired, and I'm rushing around. I'm like really, really rushing around. I clapped my hands at that man, like hurry up. I did like I was just done because they were in there They were so confused. I mean, it's not like they do engine work or anything. It's one of those, 15-minute pull up, um, where you get stuff done, right? And they were in there. You could see them talking to each other, and they were pointing, and they were just so confused. And I was so mad because I know we're not all the same, but I was like, can't you guys figure this out? Like, this is not rocket science, right? And I was just so mad. And he was in the back seat having a fit, just having a fit. And so the man was talking all slow to me, and I was like, he was trying to tell me what oil I needed, and I was like, I don't know, I don't believe you. And then the dog was barking because he doesn't like me talking to people, and so he said, do you want to complete the information? I said, yeah, I'll do it. And then so I did all of that, and then the man said $134. Man, I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I could not get out of there fast enough. Because I have the money, but it's like, I'm not just going to throw my money down the drain. I'm not going to throw my money. Because the guy that did the oil change for me last time, he did like an alternator for me also. Like right on the corner from him, he was like, why don't you just go there? It's like a pull-up place. He said, why don't you just go there? He said, it's the same price. I was like, really? So that's where I've tried to go for the last couple of days. But the one day, there was already a line in the morning. And today, I was like, I'm just not, it wasn't a lot of cars, but I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to go, right? So, and then I drove all the way across town to the one place. I looked it up on my phone trying to find a place, and I couldn't figure it out. There's one place that I was saying that's newly built or rebuilt, and I couldn't figure out what street it was on, because I go down, there are 3 main streets that I drive down. Because I drive like to the same little areas, but I drive down these 3 main streets, right, to get there. And I couldn't figure out what street it was on, so I'm like, oh my goodness. And so, and I'm trying to do stuff every day instead of saving everything for my days off, because all I have is one day. It's just one day, right? So I'm trying to do something every day instead of just, I'm going to sleep, and so I'm trying. I was gonna go ahead and get some grooming done for him, and this one lady, she seemed nice. Like, excuse me if you can hear me unzipping my thing. I guess look, when I wake up, I get warm. So I just woke up. I was asleep. I was talking to you, but I was asleep. My eyes were closed, and I was really asleep. But this one lady, I met her. She said it's only $15 to cut his nails, and she seemed confident. I don't know if it would have been her or not, but she seemed confident. Some people are like, they get these jobs and they're like, okay, I'm a groomer. I don't know if they go to school or I don't know how they get the job, but some people are really afraid of the animals. And I know, because I'm afraid, right? So I know when you're afraid. And so, people that are good with animals and they're not afraid, they know how to, just like a person that works on a car, they go in and they look and they know the tricks, right? Well, people that are not afraid of animals, they know how to, warm them up, hey, little guy, hey, and they, scratch their neck or something, you know what I mean? You don't just throw them in the situation and say, okay, I'm gonna cut your nails or something. You gotta make nice with them. And so that's what I've been seeing, is people that are actually scared. And this guy is no turkey. He'll let you know. He'll let you know if he doesn't like something. But if you're nice to him, he's very friendly. Very, 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 very friendly, But yeah, so this lady that said it only cost $15 to cut his nails, she seemed confident, like she wasn't afraid. So I was trying to go there today, but then after the oil change thing, I was like, okay, like the time was ticking, and I said I could have a certain amount of time where, okay, I need a nap or something, and I don't want to waste any more time. And the way he is, it's like, I don't want to waste any time with dealing with somebody with him, because he's special, and I didn't want to waste my time going to a place and then they couldn't work with him. So I said, girl, just do it yourself. Now the last time I cut it, the first time I did it, it was really good. It was so cute. I was so impressed. He looked like a totally different dog. And then the next time I did it, he had plugs all over the place. Plugs. And I was so embarrassed because you don't want your dog looking all poor and crazy, right? And like I said, just throw it away, right? So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take the time. I didn't have the patience. I didn't want to do it. But I didn't want to put him on somebody because I didn't want to deal with that either. So I said, let me just cut his hair. So I had just bought him the new bed. I didn't give that to him yet, but I had just bought him the new toy, and I went to the park, and and it's all that hair gets all over the place. I went to the park, and I have this it's like a blanket, but it's small, that I put on my lap when I let him go to the bathroom. Because of his nails and the dirt from outside, I don't want it on my pants, right? So I put that in my lap, and then I attach the leash to his little vest, and I let him jump out, and he goes to the bathroom, and then he comes back through, and then I clean him off, clean his business, and then he goes back into his little room, right? So that's our procedure. And so it's the little things that I put on my lap, right? So I put that on my lap and let him lay on it. I gave him his new toy, and he was chewing at it, and I just started cutting. And what I noticed too was that, see, that's what it is when you don't want to do something. I noticed that you have to cut in the direction that the hair is going. Like, you can't cut sideways, you got to cut the long way, right? And it made it lay better. But I got as much done as I could, and I got his little back done, because his little back had 10 inches back there. I'm like, Lord, and he's doing his business and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's funny how you just don't know things. Like, when I got him, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. But somebody had mentioned, like, there's a price for that, right? There's a price to do that. But I just naturally did it when I cut his hair before. But yeah, I was trying to get that today, because that's a whole job, because every time after I'm cleaning it, right? And yeah, it's a whole bit. But yeah, so I got some of it done today. But listen, from the little discount store, I got him a little sweatshirt it's black. It says security on the back. It's a sweatshirt. It's a black sweatshirt with a little hood. A little hood that says security on it in white letters. And I tell you, so I cut his hair, cut as much of it as I could, the top part and the little back side. And I cut that, and then I put that on him. Because, you just cutting his hair. So I was trying it on him, but he liked it. No tugging, I tell you, it was almost like a human sliding his arms in the holes. I mean, he likes clothes. I'm telling you, he's a whole piece of work. He likes clothes. And so I put that on him, and it fits him perfectly, like he's like a tailored suit. I mean, like it was made for him. He looks so cute in it. And so I put that on him, and then I put his new little bed, so that's black and white. I put that in his little room, and he was fighting me to try to get in there. He's he likes the luxury. So he went back there, and then he was fine, and I gave him his little toy, and he's fine. He's there's nothing like, I tell you. So it's not just for the animals. It's not just for the animals. It's a game changer when you're comfortable. It is really a game changer. You think about it. If your clothes are comfortable, if your pants are not too tight, you know what I'm saying? If your clothes fit, okay, put it like this. since I've gained all this weight, everything, I'm going to say it like this, everything is too tight. Everything is too tight. So I'm just uncomfortable on a whole nother level, right? So, it's like if you wear stuff that is the right size, you know what I mean? We got to do, we got to do. I remember when I was younger, I've always, my mother had a whole lot of clothes. I mean, like she would have to reinforce the pole in the closet because she had so many clothes. I mean, that's what I was taught. You got to have a lot of clothes. So I have always had a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes. And I can remember when I was younger, I didn't know that shoes were not supposed to hurt your feet. So when I was wearing the high heel shoes and the stilettos and stuff, my shoes always hurt my feet. I was probably buying them too small. You know what I mean? I didn't know you were supposed to be able to move your toes or something like that. And so, so when I say about comfortable, we need to be comfortable. It is important. It's a game changer to be comfortable. And I just believe in that. I believe in, how do they say, looking cute and being comfortable. I believe in both. I really do. So, it's just like it took me, I don't know how many years. I was way grown to find out that I have wide feet. So I tend to, when thrifting, I start with the men's shoes. I look at the men's shoes first because they're wider. And I have like a unisex style, I do. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So he got mostly a haircut. He got a new little sweatshirt. So that was $2. You weren't going to find that for $2. And I put that on him. He's in his new little bed. And he's good with it. And yeah, so I got something done. I started on his haircut, so I'll finish it, and I'll just go to the oil change place when I just have time. Just go, probably go when they first open or something like that. And from what I understand, like the guy said, he says the same price. No, at the Walmart, these people, they must have all day because they have a line of people to go to Walmart. It's cheap. It's cheap to get an oil change, but you're going to be there for 8 hours. That's not worth saving money to me. If I got to sit there 8 hours, it's not worth it to me. So, but yeah, so I got a little bit of something done today. So I was not able to go to the gym today, and I had a conversation with myself. Because, see, it's almost 9 o'clock already. See, people don't understand. I had a conversation with myself about what I was going to do. Like, everything that I was going to do. I went and got me some little oils. I wear my little oils. And I need them. I just need them. It is an essential part of my being that I have my fragrance, and I need it. The oils stay really well. So, I got me a variety of those. And then I had to get another mouse because I donated my mouse to the office because my new partner, he was training. It's so funny how I'm just like I said, my little guy is something. I'm something too, right? So I'm different, right? And the guy said, I mean, he's older too. I think I'm probably older than him, but he's older too, right? So he's trying to do his training on the laptop, and he couldn't scroll down. And I reached into my bag. My bag was right there, and I pulled out a mouse. And he was like, "What? What you got in there, right?" And so I hooked it up for him and showed him that it worked. And so he was able, because there was one of the trainings for first aid that you can't. It didn't work for me. Sometimes it doesn't save. So when you start it, you got to finish it, right? All the sections. And so I'm glad that I was able to help him with that. So when he finished, he was like, here's your mouse. And I wiped it off because, I wipe everything off. And I'm like, I think I told him thank you or something, but I just donated it to the office because we had that laptop, and just like how he couldn't do it, he's not the only person that is not going to know how to scroll down, you know what I mean, on these laptops. So I just donated it to the office. So that is the noise that you guys were hearing when it goes, that's what it was. So what I would do on my setup when I'm setting everything up, because it's actually a screen record that I do, I have to highlight what's on the screen, and that's what's being recorded, right? So you know what, come to think of it, remember when I said about the McAfee? It kept popping up that advertisement to renew, right? Since I deleted it off my computer, nothing comes up to bother me like that. So it was the right decision. And I tell you this, since I put the Norton on my computer, I think it is what has helped my my uploading to be faster. I really do, because it's like all at the same time. And I've come to the library when there are people here or not here, and it uploads faster. So I think that was it. But yeah, so I donated my mouse. I had it for a long time. I mean years. So and it was causing problems. So I donated it to the office, and I went and bought me a new one. So here I am right now using it, and I have it where, you know how they have it tied up? I'm not going to untie it. So it's not, so the cord is not, because I have to wrap up the cord every night. So I'm not going to unwrap it. So it's just perfect. I have the mouse sitting on my, the armrest. And I have the laptop in my lap. My seat is lowered as low as it can go. My seat is leaned back a little bit so I can fit the laptop in here, and I do my bit, so. And I got here just when the library was closing, so everything is good. The lady in the white car, she just pulled up, so I guess she's gonna be going to sleep. You know what I mean? So, and the couple that live in the little SUV, it's like a little Honda SUV, kind of older, and they look like they've been there all day or something, And yep, so they're over there. There's a little pickup truck over there. Is that for the library? I don't know, but yeah. So what else I want to tell you? So he got another new bed, because the stuff in the storage, I don't know where it was, and this one is actually something. It's like, it was $9. I'm telling you, Walmart. Go to Walmart. They have everything. So I got a brand new bed from Walmart for $9, right? And it has the little sides that come up, so he can stick his little nose in there. So he knows if he's cold or not, and stick his little nose in there. And it's actually not as cold as it has been, so I got him a different blanket to put over his cage for the night, because it's not as cold as it has been. And when that cage is covered, and there's such thing as being too warm too, so I switched the blankets, and so I'm working on my little laundry, so I have a good little stack of laundry. So yeah, so I did a little dog grooming today, because it's like, to ask somebody else to do it, it's like, just go ahead and do it. And what else happened today? Oh, you know what is so funny? So the lady that relieves me, she came in this morning, and I'm picking at her and everything. I told her that the trash that was on the floor, I tried to save it for her. Oh, I think I'm so funny. I told her I tried to save it for her. And she said, so you mean to tell me if I'm not here for a week, nobody's going to empty the trash? I said, I don't know. But I don't empty trash. That's not what I do, because I don't use the trash. I told her, I said, like our supervisor, I said, he has seen me in action to gather up all my little stuff and take it out the room when I leave. I don't use the trash, so I'm not emptying it. That's my rule. That's my boundary, right? And so we were laughing, and she's like, are these your trees? These are your Christmas trees, right? And I said that she would know it was me. She said, I hate Christmas, right? And she said, "You need a Grinch." I said, "You want a Grinch?" I said, "Okay, we'll get you a Grinch, right?" So when I got off work, that's why I went to work. Walmart this morning, because of the heat and stuff. I try to, go ahead and go as soon as possible because I have him with me. And I went, and the exact price that I wanted, there was only one, because I saw a guy in the store that worked in there, and I asked him. I said, "Where are your decorations?" I said, "Do you have any Grinch stuff or something?" He said, "Yeah, there's a whole section." So a lot of people bought it. He said they had mugs and everything. We went over there. He said there were mugs and everything, and there was one box of like stickers, and he said like this or something. And then he put it back up there, and I said, "Well, this is actually perfect. This is actually what I wanted." And I said, I'll take this one. It was the perfect price, like $5. And so I got that for her. And it's funny, I do remember because she told me a couple months ago that her mother passed. I think she said December. She said her mother passed in December, and that she took it really hard. So she probably doesn't even remember that she told me that. So you never know what that day is. You never know what that day is. So I don't know if I'll say anything to her, but it's my way of trying to help her feel better. So that's why, the little trees and stuff, you don't know what people are going through. You know what people are going through. The guy that just started, my new partner, he appreciates it. He's like, "Yeah, And so I'm just doing my part. Like I said, I don't have any bills. I'm out today. And even though I had the $134, I'm not going to spend no $134 on no oil change. That's just ridiculous. I told the guy in the Walmart, he's like, jumped. Like, dang, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. So, yeah, that's when, when I say people, how, when you're trying to stop whatever, I have a couple dollars in my pocket, and I have to make sure I don't just spend it away. I went and got some more thrifting for $5. I bought some Champion sweatpants, and I bought a little sweat jacket thing for that may have been $5. So because I have realized, even though I bought the other stuff to go to the gym, plus the stuff that I had, because I'm in a hurry and stuff, I'm not. I'm just not even in the mood to wear no tight pants like that. I'm not in the mood for that. You got to be in the mood for that. So I'm already in the gym. I've never been in the gym. It's a lot. You in there trying to do your thing. People walking around looking at you. Some people, some people really do try to hit on you in the gym, and I'm not that girl, So I have to go with my street mentality. Don't look at me. Go stone face. Don't be friendly. Don't be friendly. Because if you're friendly, they may think, you inviting them. They may think you in the gym to pick up, And so I got to go in there with my street mindset. No friendliness in the gym. So yeah, I'm not. So the stuff I have, I know I'll wear it at some point, but I'm not in the mood for that right now. The little tight pants. So I bought some sweatpants, some actual sweatpants. And they didn't have a lot. I didn't realize that the first was Monday, I guess. I think it was Monday. Well, people got their checks. Okay, I didn't really realize it. So, yeah, people, all that stuff that was there wasn't there today. It wasn't there today. So people been in there shopping, but yeah, all I could find was one pair of pants. I was trying to get. So what I do is I put on because I have like all my pants. I told you it's weight gain. So all the pants that I wear have a drawstring. Okay. So they're actually, that's what I'm saying. This gym that I go to, people wear like the kind of stuff that I'm wearing. My stepfather would say, he says easy walker, like easy walker shoes. And so I wear like easy walker pants, like these little, pants with a little drawstring. And I could just wear them to the gym and exercise in them. And then I change into my work clothes there and then come on out. So that's my process. That's my process. So going to the gym. So what I wear in the gym is the stuff that I can walk around in all day, and then just go in the gym and exercise, take a shower, and then put on. So now what I put in my gym bag is my work clothes. My work clothes and my slides and my towel and stuff like that. So that's what's in there. So I change into no, this man doesn't think the library is open. Lord have mercy. What time is it? 8:55. He was really walking full speed. This man has a whole head full of gray hair, and he just thought the library was open. He has on a nice little coat. He looks smart. Like he's walking real fast. Like he's on a mission. I don't know what he's doing out here because he has to walk through that dark park. I don't know. See, you know what I didn't say to you the other day? This is what I want to tell you. I mentioned the one park that we went to for me to cut his hair today. I mentioned that one as the nice park. Do you know the other day I got out the car with him? I don't know if I said this or not, but I got out the car with him, and at the park, it's actually nice. There's an area where you do the skateboarding. It's actually nice. I had never, like I said, I don't get out of the car. It's right next to the library, and then there's a basketball court right there. So people pull up in this parking lot to go to the basketball court. And I was out walking him, and I was like, hey, this is actually pretty nice. It was actually nice. And that was funny that I just didn't know that. I didn't know that. So what do you say? Sometimes we prejudge, or sometimes we don't give something a chance. But it's actually a nice park. Now I can see how I see so many people. Like right now, the baseball field is dark. It's dark out there. It's the basketball court is dark. But the skateboard park is well lit. And there's a lot of people over there skating. So it's nice. It's nice. So sometimes we have to stay open. Sometimes we have to stay open. Sometimes we have to give things a chance. So so that's my story. Just trying to keep busy. I have so much to do, and I'm trying to get it all done. And I made a decision today about, I've started going to the gym, and I really like it. It makes me feel good about myself. And I know that, and I like the gym that I go to, because there's a little bicycle, and the one next to it, it's missing a pedal. So you got your little corner to yourself. And I like the music, and I just get into it, and I'm riding. And that's what I'm saying. I have to wear clothes that I'm comfortable in. I don't need to be wearing real tight clothes, real tight pants and stuff. And so the way I'm wearing my hair is, my scalp can breathe. Because I get a little warm, not full on sweat, but I get a little warm. And but I had to make a decision today, because I had to do all these things. I had to go back to Walmart. I got the wipes for the job because we're almost out. I got the new mouse, and I almost forgot to get his water, but I went back and I got his water, and I got all this stuff. I needed to go to the storage room, and I needed to go to the gym, and I was like, wait a minute, you can't do all this stuff. And I'm just tired of rushing like that. I'm tired of rushing like that because I have too much going on the job. You know what I mean? My coworker is new. He's a nice guy, but he's new, so he has questions, and I need to be able to help him. So that rushing is just not good. It's not good. Oh, and I needed some sugar too, and that's what I was telling the guy in the store, is that they're the of the 3 stores, they're the only one that has that sugar. What is it, raw sugar? And it's a box for like a good price, like under $5. So, yeah, I get that because I don't like that white sugar. But so I buy my coffee, my cream, and my sugar, and so I had me a good cup of coffee. But yeah, I had to decide what, and then the way I did it, like I would cut, and then I needed to still do the video. So it's like how I did it last night is I did the video and then I rushed and then rushed back and then rushed back. I was like, no. I said, we're not doing that. We can't do it like that. So I went ahead and did everything. And then, that's what I was saying about being relaxed. And then I sat down and did the video. Now all I have to do is get dressed and go to work. But I don't have to, try to catch the storage room before they close and all that, so it's done. And, I got me some popcorn. I was craving some popcorn. I got me some trail mix. I was craving that. I ate some broccoli. What do you call them? Broccoli crowns or something today. I ate that, but I put the buttermilk ranch on top of each one. But I feel bloated. I feel like did I gain weight or something today? I don't know, but yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. But yeah, I got that, and it was so good. I was eating that today while I was trying to, get the oil change situation together. And see, I have to do that while I'm driving because the time that it takes to sit and do it while I'm sitting and I have stuff to do, because I knew I needed to do something, because all that was like burnt up time just driving from here around and everything. So, but everything is good. I got some of the stuff out of the car. I switched his blanket. He's fine. You don't hear him. He has his little face in his bed, and that's good because I worry about his nose being cold, so he has his little face in his bed, and he's fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. So everything is good. Everything is good. Tonight is my partner's Friday, so this is my Thursday, and I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna see, because last Thursday they switched him out and put him someplace else, and they said it was because it was Thanksgiving, and the one guy that says really really cool, and he I worked with him. It'd be nice if they switched that guy out again for tomorrow. But, we just take it each day as it comes. Yeah, so working on my little guy's grooming, because I realize, see, everything is about effort. How much effort is involved, and what it takes to find because you got to be the perfect person to do some work for him. You got to be the perfect person, and what it takes to find that person, and being all hopeful, and just literally the time. So I said, let me just do it myself. So I'm halfway there. And then I got him a little sweatshirt for $2, and he likes it. And it's the funniest thing for a dog to like clothes. As you know what, he must know that he looks really cute. He looks so elevated. He looks rich. He looks like a little rich dog. Because it's like a tailored suit. The clothes fit him so well. He doesn't look like a dog with clothes on. He looks like he's wearing something that he's supposed to be wearing. It's the strangest thing. But yep, I put the little sweatshirt on him, and I remember when I first got him, and I had these dog things from this guy that I had worked with. And I was like, he can't wear anything like that, because he's the type to pull and destroy something. But, he's wearing his little clothes, and that's what I'm saying. He likes them. He sees his little jacket, and he he grabs at it. He picks it up. He likes his stuff. So, but yeah, everything is fine, moving right along. Oh, you know what I want to tell you guys? This is what I want to tell you. My mother's birthday is coming, and that means something to me. I loved my mother, and she loved me. She allowed me to be who I was. She didn't tell me what I should do and stuff like that. She just accepted me the way I was. I mean, she would say stuff like, God don't like ugly when I was growing up. Because, I had my little thing. I was angry. I was angry because I was poor. I was angry. I wanted stuff and I didn't have anything. So, I have pictures with that ugly face on, with the frown. I have, pictures of it. And when I got in the ninth grade, this is what happened. When I got to the ninth grade and I understood I had beautiful teeth, I made a conscious decision. I made it a conscious decision to smile in all my pictures. That was a conscious decision. It wasn't just the teeth. It was like I was tired of showing everybody what I really felt, that I was angry. And I started smiling. Every single picture, you would see me with a big old smile. I'm telling you, those teeth were working. I'm gonna give me some teeth. You just wait till I give me some teeth. I mean, I have teeth, but I'm saying wait till I give me some better ones. And what was my point? I don't know. What was my point? Dang, I've been doing so good the last couple of days. I've been staying on track. Excuse me, but I don't know. I can't think of it. No, I'm not asleep. Yeah, but I can't think of it. I don't know. I do not know. It's like when if you know what it feels like. I know you guys know what it is, what it feels like. But for me, it feels like when you take a test. That's what it feels like. It feels like taking a test and you try so hard to remember. Because on a test, you probably heard the question before. So the answer is like, you believe you have the answer. You just believe. You're like, but I can't think of it right now. I'm trying. It's like you literally with a shovel trying to dig out the dirt to get to the answer. You like, I know it's in there. But I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here for 15 minutes trying to think of what I'm trying to say. But I just think that it's just such a good point. You know what I mean? I hate to miss it because then we move on to another day. But that's what I was gonna tell you. Okay. See. Woo! Thank you. That was worth it. Good save. Okay. So my mother's birthday is coming. And that means something to me because, she was one of one. They have this festival every year, and I did it last year, and I remember it. And I talked to you guys about it before, but I kind of miss not doing it. This year. Yeah, it's hard work, and it's out there, and this and that, and it's kind of annoying. But I miss not doing it this year. I kind of miss it. One, I don't have to do it. But I miss it. So, when you look at your life and you're like, okay, how far have I come? this and that. When you're taking a look at things, when you're evaluating. Um, this time last year, I was out at the festival cleaning up. Yep, cleaning up. With the little thing, the scooper or whatever you call it, and then the little broom. That's what I was doing this time last year. And that was when I found that young lady's wallet. But yeah, so when I thought about it earlier, and I said I was gonna tell you guys about it. I don't know. I think what I think is you can miss anything. You can miss anything. I think what I tell people sometimes is no matter how hard things are, no matter what you're going through, when you look back on it, you always see it as the good old days. That was hard work out there in the cold, with all those people trying to get the stepped on food up and everything else. I mean, it was work. But I miss it. I miss it. So yep, you no matter what you're going through, no matter what challenges you're having, when you look back, you're gonna look at this time as the good old days. And that is something else. That's something else. So, yeah, I'm glad I remembered that. Yeah, it's I started thinking about my mother, and I started talking about, like what kind of person she was and how I felt about her and stuff like that. But the reason why I even thought about her is because of the time frame and thinking about this festival and thinking about where was I this time last year. I was at that festival cleaning up. And I don't have to do that anymore. And I thought about, could I squeeze it in? But I'll actually be working. I'll probably be working, and then I have him, and I don't want to, I don't want to do that. And I don't have to. I don't even need the money. I'm sitting here right now just getting checks. I'm getting checks, making sure that I don't just spend money just because I have it. So I need to finish up here. I need to get this thing uploaded and spend some time with him and get changed and not. So that's what I was saying too, is that I had to make a decision about like that feeling about just rushing in and just, oh my, it's like I can't even describe it. It's like being in a wind tunnel or something. It's like to be so off balance. And I keep telling the guy, he's seen me. I said I forget stuff. I said that's why I have to say it. Not that I have a memory problem, but I have so many things on my mind. And I'm trying to do so many things. I took the time, because one of the things I wanted to do too was look at the property that I wanted. I wanted to look at it because I hadn't looked at it in about a month or something like that. I'm like, let me look at this, because you got to look at, whether people have vision boards or something, right? So I took the time last night to look it up, and it was gone. It was gone, and I was like, wait a minute, right? And I had to figure out how to look it up, right? So I got to the guy's to the realtor. I got to his page, and it showed what he had, and that property was not on there. One of the properties is still available, and another one was sold. It was like 3 of them that I looked at that I was interested in, right? They were all in the same neighborhood. They were a part of a, how do you say, of a what do you call it? I want to say like a trust. Like that property was a part of a trust, right? Like somebody owned that property and they're like giving it up. Like a special, not like just Johnny owning a bunch of land. No, this was like a special situation and they're letting the property go. So it has special requirements. And I actually called the guy or I sent him a message. I sent him a message and I asked him. And he said, yeah, about the special requirements or privileges, right? And so the one that I was really interested in, and I talked out loud about it to myself. I'm like, yeah, it's perfect because, and that one is gone. The one that I wanted is gone. They're all in this same little community. They're all in the same community. That's what I'm trying to say. It's one trust. All of that property is a part of one trust. And so one part of it has been sold. The other part is still listed. This other one is still listed. And the one that I wanted, it's not even being shown as sold. It's not even there anymore. It's not even there anymore. But listen to this. This is what I said to myself. I said one of two things. Either it wasn't for me to have and I'll get something better. That's one. Or two, it's like this property that I was looking at in Mexico. It was like perfect. It was perfect, but the location, and there was no fence for privacy. It was, you could see the lake, that means the people could see you, and it was kind of high up, and that means you didn't really have the privacy, and it was beautifully made. It was holy. When you went into it, it was a part of the design was like a church, right? It's just beautiful. A guest house. I mean, like this, just flawless, right? Flawless. But the location, and what do they say about real estate? Location, right? And I always wondered, is the people that are trying to sell it, are they dishonest? I didn't know what it was that, what the holdup was, why I never got the property, right? And so they took the property off the market, and then it was back on the market. And so that's what I'm saying. The one piece of this property that I'm interested in right now, I don't know if it was sold or if they just took it off the market. That's what I'm trying to say. Was it sold or did they just take it off the market? Okay? So that's what I'm thinking about. Was it sold? But the funny thing is, this area that it's in, it has some restrictions, right? And so as a part of this journey at looking at the real estate in this area, I found that there's certain areas where you really can't buy stuff. You can really buy stuff. That's why I told you I found out about the island. Now, when I was younger, okay, I told you when I was like in the 10th grade or something like that I was walking around telling people this thing of how I wanted my life. It turns out I was really telling the truth. And I used to tell people I wanted to live on an island. And so I'm looking at this island that's for sale. It's a good price, right? But realistically, adult me does not want to live on an island. I want privacy, but I don't want the island because I'm too afraid of flooding. I'm too afraid of really being out in the middle and just surrounded by water. I'm too afraid of that, right? I'm just too afraid of that. But I know where there's an island for sale. I look for all the stuff that I said wasn't there. That island is still for sale. Oh boy, that's a good note to end on. I know where there's an island for sale. And what did my mother always used to tell me? No man is an island. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.